Bullish or bearish trend right now? The answer is bullish. Once again, if you are unaware of exactly what the market here is currently doing, the daily time frame, it may look, if you zoom out, like it's quite bearish. And you're not wrong for assuming that. But whenever we look at structure, what we're going to be looking for is this market structure, the highs and lows of the market. You got a low here, you got a high. Lower low, lower high, lower low. And then the market decides to break higher, breaking through the most recent low high. Now, when this happens, this is where the daily is showing us that we are looking for a reversal. I repeat, this is when the market here is showing us that the daily time frame here is looking for a reversal, is looking to flip bullish. And this is exactly where you will see a formation of a change of character. Now, a change of character here is where the market here breaks out of a trend, from a bullish trend to a bearish trend, or likewise, from a bearish trend to a bullish trend, is breaking out of this current trend. So if the market here wants to give us a further push up, breaking out of the trend, what it needs to do is break past the most recent lower high. So if you're brand new and you don't know what a change of character is, write this down, chat. Write this down. A change of character happens when you break a lower high in a downtrend. Or a higher low in an uptrend. I repeat one more time. A change of character happens when you break the most recent lower high in a downtrend, or a higher low in an uptrend. Price has broken through that to create a higher high, hence creating a change of character. Okay, so your daily here is clearly bullish. And ultimately, if the market here wants to continue going up, what do I have to see? I have to see the market here eventually push through to continue higher, right? Higher highs, higher lows, potentially another higher high. Charlie, hi Nick, please reply Nick. Hello, yes, I'm here. Okay, yes. So, is that a 1 day bullish feather gap? Yes, it is. Very good. I see some of you guys here are looking within the price action here already. It's trying to see if there's any reasons for price to continue pushing up right now as it speaks. Yes, you do. You also have a daily bullish gap. Now, chat, what is a gap? It's a very simple 3 candlestick pattern. Candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3. I repeat, candle 1, 2, and candle 3. Gap between the first candle's top wick and the third candle's bottom wick. You can see that the wicks are not overlapping. This creates a gap. What is in this gap? This is where there's going to be a lot of buy orders sitting, waiting to be collected. An area for price to tap and potentially push. This is where there's going to be a support. Buyers waiting there, waiting to be activated to get in. Now the question is this, chat. Do you just set a buy limit here and then press buy once price comes in? Yes or no? Let me know, chat. No, of course not, right? We're intraday traders. We're not position traders, swing traders. I'm here to scalp the markets, and if it does run, it runs. I'm here to take what the market can give me during the session itself. So if I am going to be looking for confirmations for buys here, I need to look for lower time frame confirmations, like 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute. I need more confirmations. Okay? If not, your stop loss will be pretty big lah. 1,000 pip wide. Nobody wants that. Okay? So once again, let's go down to the lower time frame. So write this down if you're brand new. The daily is bullish. Daily is bullish. Bro, where did the mask go? Threw it away, bro. This is Nick Unmasked. Okay? So yes, once again, daily is bullish. I repeat one more time. Daily is bullish. Okay? Now, with the day being bullish, what about your 4-hour time frame? Bullish or bearish? Come chat, let me know. The answer is bearish. You are right. Market here has created a bearish change of character. In fact, a strong one. Creating a higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So if that's the case, I know that the market here is pretty goddamn bearish. You're closing underneath it with volume. Price is dumping with volume. Okay, 4 hours bearish. What about the 1 hour time frame, chat? What is your 1 hour time frame doing? This should be a very simple answer as well. Once again, type it down in the chat. Let me know. The answer is bearish. Yes, bearish as well. Why? Because ever since last night, the market here created a bearish change of character. In fact, this morning, before the Asian or during the Asian session itself, I gave you an update that I did a poll. Every single night I'll do a poll to see where price is going and see what y'all think price will do. And I mentioned that the reason why the market here decided to come down is because you had a change of character right here. We started the entire bearish dump. Okay, once price broke past this higher low, guess what? That's where the bearish trend starts and price is going to create lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And that's exactly what price has done today. What did price do? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. In fact, this lower high is exactly where I caught my sells. The sell that I've given in premium that ran 525 pips and still running. Sent it right here. 201. This was the signal given in premium. That's how the members here in my community printed a massive full TP, which they are still holding because we are extended our TP to the 4044 level. This was the signal. Sent it 201. Told them to sell, now they sell. Price dumps throughout the entire London session. So right here, market here is bearish on the 1 hour. What about your 50-minute? Let's confirm that. Currently, is your 50-minute bullish or bearish? Let me know. The answer is also bearish. Where's your lower high? I test you. This high number 1 or high number 2? 1 or 2? Let me know. Which is the lower high? High 2. Yes, the most recent one, Not number 1. Number 2. Why? What did price do? Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Perfect. So understanding that we have the lower high here. This one I can just remove already, No problem. This high is where I want to see price be respected should price want to continue dumping. Okay, this is the high that needs to hold. Because if price decides to flip, is that where price can go higher? With a bullish change of character? Yes or no? Yes, absolutely. So with that being said, what is the bias for today? The bias for this New York session is going to be bearish. The multi-time frame analysis has made it very clear. From the daily all the way to the 4 hour, the only time frame that is bullish is the daily. I repeat, the only time frame that is bullish is the daily. So if the only time frame that is bullish is the daily, means what? The rest of the time frame here has shifted bearish already. So instead of trying to just hope and pray that the daily remains bullish, I should write the trend down. Okay? So right now, I want every single one of you guys here to click on that first link that you see down in the description below. Because what I'm going to show you right now is going to be the sell zone first. And the reason why the sell zone is here. Okay? I want every single one of you guys here, there's over 2,700 guys here live on the stream. Click on the first link that you see down in the description below. The very first link that you see right there. Okay? Once you click on that link, good. You'll be brought inside this channel and you will be able to see the sell zone first. Come on in, give this a heart-shaped emoji. Okay? This is where you will be able to see the zones. So once again, make sure that you guys here are in the channel. And once you're in the channel, this is what you have. The sell zone. I'll send the buy zone real shortly after this. Okay? Those of you guys here on TikTok, go to our profile in the top left hand corner and click on the link in the bio. This is where you will be able to see the sell zone as well for free. Remember, these are the extreme ends of the zones. My zones are always going to be the extreme ends of the zone that I'm expecting price for this New York session to come into. Later when I send the buy zone, you'll also see why. So if price were to pull back and give us more sales, I'm expecting it to come from this zone. Of course, can look for trades in between for sure. Okay? But what I want to make sure that you understand is that this right here, this sell zone, why is it there? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody take a guess? Very good. Those of you guys here that have been experienced, good. You know why? Inverse fair value gap. For those of you guys here that are brand new, this is a failed fair value gap. Price created a bullish gap here. Candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3. Gap between the first candles, top wick, and third candles, bottom wick. This London price has absolutely dumped through it, failing it completely. Making an area that was once used to buy, now an area used to sell. Think of it as a support turned into resistance. That's why if price were to fly, if price were to give us a pullback, this area here is where I'm expecting price to dump. Is that clear? Yes or no? Now, I do see a question coming up. There's another question here that you guys may have. Nick, then why not this gap? Isn't it nearer? Some of you are smart. You already know the answer. Very good. The answer is because price has already tested it. It tapped into it and continued to dump. So it collected orders from this gap already. Did its job to continue dumping. So do I want to use it again? Not exactly. Whenever I pick my zones, my 92.8% win rate zones, I always make sure that it is untested, a brand new area. That's where most times when you see a tap of that brand new area, you see a strong rejection. And that's what you want. So that's why I'm not using this fair value gap already. But within that fair value gap, I do have a 1 hour INEG, which has not been retested. Does that make sense? If there's clear, type G to chat. I do not want to use points of interest that have been tapped before. I feel so live. It is live. Yes. Because you're watching it live. That's why. Okay, no, I don't understand. Okay, no problem. Let me know. What don't you understand? In summary, I do not want to use areas or points of interest which have been used before. Okay? Can? Good. Now the question is, where then would be my buy zone? Even though, yes, our bias, we have concluded that it is bearish. We're looking for more sells. I'm still going to have my buy zones. Why? Because as price is dumping, I'm expecting price to give us pullbacks. And from these pullbacks, there are possibilities for us to capitalize on counter trend buys. Just like you all did this London session for 116 pips. Okay? So that's going to be the question. Where are the zones going to be for the buys? Here. So right now, let me send you this analysis and let you know that the zone is about to be tapped. Okay? Give me 1 second, real quick. Let's just make sure that you guys here get the zones on time. Okay? Let's type it out. Okay. Bar zone being said right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, buy zone tapped. I'm going to be sending you the update. Theta, buy zone just stepped. So let me go ahead and send this to you now. Once again, price is moving, chat. Price is moving to the zone. So let me just be clear. As the buy zone here gets tapped, do you just press buy? Yes or no? Yes or no, chat? Let me know. Answer is no, you look for confirmations. Okay? That is part of the plan. But if you, like I mentioned, you balls to the walls. Let me just give you this advice. If you're 20 pips in profits, go risk free. Okay? But right now, the zone has been tapped. And I just sent you all the update. Okay? Zones have just been tapped. And you guys here just got the update. Sending the update right now. So I want every single one of you guys here right now to go ahead and click on the first link that you see down in the description below. Click on the first link that you see down in the description below. The buy zone just got tapped. Okay? Once you click on the first thing that you see down in the description below, you'll be brought inside the channel. I want everybody here to give this a heart shake emoji because the zone here is now active. Okay? Now is an area for me to look for buys. I don't just buy without looking for confirmations. Not my style. But this is the extreme end of the range I'm expecting price to respect. If gold wants to go bullish today, price needs to respect my buy zone. Let me just be clear. Is that clear? This area here must hold if I'm looking for buys. Okay? Now, I know some of y'all got balls of steel. Those of your balls of steel you activated because you trust my zone with your life. Now you're in profits, please go ahead and take those partials. I'm not in these buys, huh? I see first, I'm not in these buys. Okay, I repeat that, I'm not in these buys. In fact, I'm still in the sell from this London session. Okay, if you're in these buys, first thing you must do is go risk-free. Even with the engulfing candle here, if you use that as your confirmation, that is an instant TP2. You're now floating in profits, please go risk-free. Is that clear? Okay? Once again, the sales here for us in premium still running. I repeat, the sales here in premium that we have set is still running. This sells for 604 pips. This trade is still running for us. Okay? We're still running here. But for those that are in the buys from that zone, balls of steel, like I mentioned, please go risk-free. If you're not in, don't FOMO into the trade. Is that G? If that's G, type G in chat, let me know. Let me just be clear. Okay? The reason why I'm not in the buys yet. Number one, selfish reason lah, huh? I'm sell bias. I'm still in the sell with all the premium members, all 6,000 members here in my community. I'm still in the sales. Number two, we don't have a change of character yet. I repeat, we don't have a change of character yet. So I'm not too interested in the buys yet. Price is still creating very obvious lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, potentially another lower low. Okay? Clear, huh? Very, very good. So that's what we have currently. Okay? Let me just send this update of the running trade that we have so that everybody here can see that. Beautiful. So now, once again, if you did take these buys aggressively, no matter what, you should be at your entry point, break even. You should close the trade out, break even. In fact, it should have automatically done it for you. You should have shifted your stop loss to break even, done. You should not be in this trade anymore. Okay? Because once again, remember, you are going counter trend. So right now, for you to look for buys, let me go through with you step by step. Are you ready? There's 3,000 guys here live on the stream. Are you ready? I'm going to walk you through what are the tools that you can use in your arsenal to get involved. Once again, these are my extreme zones. And we just hit 200,000 subs on this channel. Big 200K. Thank you so much, every single one of you guys here live on the stream. We've helped us hit our 200k sub goal. Beautiful. Now on to 300k. Let's go. Insane. It's been a long journey right here. 200k tapped. Yes, 200k tapped. Yes, money guns. Okay lah, huh? 41,000 in profits. Plus 200k. Let's dance. Let's go. Okay. Beautiful. So, but yes, once again, I know my zones here. My zones here have been tapped. I know we just hit 200k. So I know we are all floating massively in profit and premium. But for those of you guys here that are not in a trade, I want to make sure that you understand what is going on and how we can look for our next move. Okay? Right now, price is creating lower highs and lower lows. That is clear. We have created lower highs and lower lows. Currently, where's your 1 minute lower high? Right here. Yes or no? Congratulations. Yes. It's been a long time coming, man. Another 100k sub to the back. Let's go. So this right here is the lower high currently. Lower high, lower low. Now, if price wants to continue dumping, what will price do? Will it create a lower low? Will it create a lower low? Yes, it will create a lower low. And if it does, then your lower high shifts to this high. Like right now. So do you shift it? Yes, you do. Can you see why we don't just jump into buys immediately? We understood our bias is bearish. Yesterday, our buy zone tapped right. It flew 470 pips. And why did it just fly like that? Because the bias was bullish. Multi-time frame analysis confirmed that. Today, the bias is bearish, so it's slightly different. And since the bias is bearish, we need to make sure that we demand more confirmations out of the buy zone. Is that clear? If that's clear, type crystal in the chat. Let's be very, very clear on this.
All these are on the 1 minute time frame.
Okay? So now, for me to even consider looking for buys here, here's my criteria that I'm looking for. If I'm going to be looking for buys, I want to see this high break. The 4073.61. Why? Why do I want to see that high break? Because if that high breaks, you not only create a 1 minute change of character, but you also create a 3 minute change of character. And it's 3 minutes longer than the 1 minute. Yes or no? Yes! Absolutely! So if that's the case, perfect. That's where I want to see price break through. If price breaks through, then I can decide whether I want to buy or not. If price doesn't even attempt, I'm not interested. I repeat, I'm not interested because price is dumping and I'm still in profits for these sales. Okay? I repeat, I'm not in buys yet. Remember, you would know. Or 6,000 guys here in my community, you would know if I'm in buys. Because I will send you a signal. But the current setup that I'm still in is 604 pips in profit. Floating 18 grand. Have already $41,300 secure in my pocket. Okay? Remember, we are looking for high quality setups. We got a zone. Yes, high quality. Good. Remember, confirmations. Okay? If we can see a 3-minute change corrector, that would be the best case possible. But if a 1-minute one forms, like this, and it closes above with a body candle close, this would be a way more aggressive way to look for buys. Possible? Definitely. Okay? 1-minute change character currently sits here. 3-minute change character currently sits here. What about your 5? 5-minute sits above. So as you can see, there are layers to break in order for the 1, 3, and the 5-minute to all align bullish. 1 minute needs to break past this high. 3 minute needs to break past this high. 5 minute needs to break past this high. I'm newcomer for this community. Welcome to the community, brother. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. But yes, there are levels to break for the market to officially turn bullish after tapping the buy zone. 5 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute. Clear? And the signal will only be sent to premium once I do see that. Once I agree with it, I think the signal will be sent there in premium. So which one do you use? I leave that completely up to you, bro. Okay? There are levels to break. You choose which one you want to do. If you're unsure, look, you don't have to trade. Let the market dump. Because right now, you don't have any. You're still waiting for that. There's over 3,000 of you guys here live on the stream. You're here live on the stream with me, trying to capitalize on this zone. You're trying to find the easiest way to print because you see this volume here. You want to take advantage of it. And you're trying to flip your account. But you end up buffing it, trying to catch the absolute bottom price dumps. Absolute bottom price dumps. You're not getting the result that you want. But yet, you're still here on the stream with me. Perhaps some of you are even brand new. Now, here's the reason why a lot of you guys here, you're not consistently making money. Listen up very carefully. It is because you do not have a replicable system. I repeat,